Proceed to the highlighted route. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
You sure you want to do this?
5.
A lot has changed.
4.
You're right.
3, 2, 1. Go.
I got this.
Get at it. Get at it.
Ready. 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 Go! The cars in this film are ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous.
The sound of these engines.
Whew. It's like an aircraft kicking into life.
I mean, the noise, the
machines are just complete masterpieces.
Mad Max was always about cars. The cars were a metaphor for power. And the one thing that George was very keen on and understood, I think, is that in a world where there's next to nothing, what little there is left needs to be loved.
Just because it's the wasteland, it doesn't mean that people can't make beautiful things.
Based on the story and the characters in the story, I was able to feed in suggestions as to what particular vehicles, like the 59 Cadillac body or the 32 Deuce Coupe for Nux's vehicle. And these vehicles were then worked on by the mechanics to end up with what you see on screen.
The vehicles did evolve from early boarding. The practicalities of building these vehicles necessitates rethinking those designs, but you do see the core of every single idea was there from the very beginning.
This looks fantastic. I know it's a lot of work. Yep. There's a lot of love and it's metal, it's tough.
All the vehicles were real. So when you see a vehicle that's got a...
We're going to open next year, that is if the lawyers don't kill me first. I don't care for lawyers, do you?
I
don't really know any. Well, I do, I'm afraid. There's a particular pebble in my shoe, represents my investors. Says that they insist on outside opinions.
What kind of opinions?
Well, your kind, not to put too fine a point on it. I mean, let's face it, in your particular field, you're the top minds. And if I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, give it your endorsement, maybe even pen a wee testimonial, I could get back on schedule.
Why would they care what we think?
What kind of park is this? It's right up your alley.
fun to drive. Moving inside, you have all the latest technology, of course, an available 10-inch color heads-up display screen. Everything going on with your Camry is right there at the driver. They don't even have to look down. You see your turn-by-turn directions, the speed limit of the road you're on, the speed you're going, which hopefully is the same, right? Because we're all safe drivers here. And of course, there's available 360-degree bird's eye camera. Another really cool tech feature that shows you everything surrounding your vehicle. You can actually see out of 4 cameras, one in the front, the back, and one on other side mirror. And that'll stitch together the image right there on your center display, showing you each and everything that's surrounding your vehicle. And that actually makes you more safe, right? And speaking of safety, we have Toyota Safety Sense Standard, even on the base model. This is a class-leading safety package that brings you features like a pre-collision system that not only detects vehicles, but pedestrians as well, and it helps you stop your car. You also have auto high beams, lane departure alert, and very cool, full speed dynamic radar cruise control. So you know about cruise control at your highway speed, somebody gets in your way, you have to reset it. Well now, not only can it detect that vehicle ahead of you, but it'll slow down and speed back up when they're out of your way, and it does it at all speeds. So even in traffic, you have your cruise control set at 30 miles per hour. It'll slow down to a stop if someone stops ahead of you, and it'll speed right back up to your intended speed as soon as they move out of your way. We'd just like to make your drive even more fun, even more relaxing, and of course even more safe than ever before. And lastly, something you all have been asking for is mobile Wi-Fi. And now with Intune 3.0 on the 2018 Camry, you can connect up to 5 devices to the mobile hotspot. Pretty cool, right? Well, speaking of fun things, we're going to give away some prizes. We have 2 duffel bags to give away. If someone could raise their...
We really had that heap jumping, huh?
Yeah, well, the Northrup brothers aren't the only drivers in the strip, you know.
Maybe Lisa's name will be Northrop before too long, huh, Jeff?
We're working on it.
That's finished.
This one was a wart on its ass. That's kind of what our fishing boat looked like right there. Yeah, something like that.
That's a yacht.
Beater.
Daddy, that's a yacht.